Good morning, guys. Eliades Power Up 365. How are you guys doing this morning? This morning I quickly want to chat to you about the culture in your business. Every single business has a culture, and culture, you can feel culture. If you ask your employee, how do you feel when you go and work there, it's based on the culture, the set of rules, the environment that is set up there by the owner. The owner sets up that culture in that business. So this weekend we were going to go play a Nations Cup of golf, and it was a South African team, it was a Greek team, it was a Portuguese team. And when I was sitting there this weekend, and at the end of the prize giving, there were these groups of nations, if you can say, a group of Greeks, group of Portuguese guys, group of Lebanese, group of South Africans, and all that. And what I realized is they were all friends between themselves, but in their teams they were also friends, but there were certain things that they could relate to. Why? Because if you go look at the team that we were in, the Greek team, we were brought up a certain way. Our parents did certain things that their parents taught them and their parents taught them, and a lot of those things were related. A lot of those things were related to each other. So that was a culture upbringing. But that doesn't mean that the one is right or wrong. It just means that was the culture, that was the environment that you were brought up to. Now, nothing changes in business. In business, when you walk into a business, I always say in a few minutes in a business, I can see if I can turn that business around, make it more profitable, because I believe the foundation of every business is its people. Its people provide the products or services to the customer to create that experience. And how that employee, how those people will interact with each other, how those employees will interact with the customer is based on the culture that has been set by the leadership of that organization. The leadership sets the culture. Now, when you have a weak culture is when you have leaders setting rules, but they don't live by those rules. That means the rules are only applicable to the team and not to the leader himself. That means he can't create that space in that business that nothing else is acceptable but this type of culture, this way of acting. This is the way we will treat our customers. This is the experience they will have. This is how you will conduct yourself within this organization. And if not, I will hold you accountable. I will hold you accountable, because the more I hold you accountable, the more I do not allow you to use your excuses to get away with things. That is a set culture, a set of rules, a set of environment that this organization will live by, the more chance I have of succeeding in this business in creating a great culture for everyone to live by. Now, what is the importance of a great culture? The importance is that all the employees that come to work every day, they love it. They love the experience. They relate to that culture. That does not mean that that culture is right or wrong, because different organizations have different cultures. Sometimes you'll have an employee that will do so badly in one business and move to another business, and they will excel. They will do the greatest because that environment is right for them. It suits their personality, it suits how they think, how they operate. It suits them so that they can open their wings and grow. And where they were before, that environment did not suit them. For instance, some companies are straight and harsh, and they use maybe language that is not acceptable to those employees, and they move into another organization and they do not use that language. I'm not here to say wrong or right. I'm saying that you need to create a culture in your business which is in an environment, and that environment is influenced by the leaders of that business, and that's how you create a great business with a great culture for its people to excel, and in order to provide the best product or service to the customer. Thank you, guys. Have a great day. Go out there and change the world, and go out there and build great businesses. This is Eliades, the owner and founder of the IE International Group of Companies, where we build great businesses. Thanks. Cheers. Bye.